Greetings, you people. Hello, my king. I was going to how has it been? This is Briarstone. I do indeed welcome you to Sunday morning heroes. Hello and welcome, everybody. I am here again, joined with Quill18.
Hey, folks.
And Zemanak.
Greetings.
As well as the lovely A Kiss for Luck.
Good morning, hey you.
Whose birthday it is. I'm just going to go ahead and get that out of the way. So everybody can say happy birthday to A Kiss for Luck.
Hello, thank you.
It's going to be a great day for that birthday bashing, I suppose.
Oh, you know what I don't?
I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get some FaceTime Continuum. That's going to happen in 3 and 2 and 1 and faces. Everybody's faces. Hello, welcome. That sort of thing. Right, so
Sort of thing.
guys, there's a lot that has happened, and there's a lot continuously happening to you, as it so happens to be adventurer style. You, all 4 of you, just to catch everybody up, because it's been 3. Has it been 3 weeks? Has it been 3 weeks, roughly?
It's been forever.
It feels like
Yes.
a month at least. Anyway, but
It's been forever.
we have a party of heroes, and this party of heroes has been set forth on their own accord, really, to try to root out the evil, the elemental evils of the land. There's really strange things afoot, and they have been following the breadcrumbs, if you will, up until this particular point where they're now fighting Ankags, which, I don't know, people can toss around suggestions as to why the Ankags are here. Are they part of the Earth cult? Maybe the Earth cult set them, right? Could be.
Leave out breadcrumbs. That's how you get pancakes.
You want anything?
That's actually perfect. Right. Very good. So, now high points of everything that is going on. The high points have been, well, you guys met with a necromancer. You have in your possession a daylight orb, I believe is what it was called.
Yep.
And that daylight orb had some weird sort of special power, well, as opposed to just being the daylight orb. When you found it, who was it that touched it? Somebody touched it.
Tao.
Yep.
Tao, you touched it, and you saw somebody, right?
Yes, I saw like a Medusa type organ, something.
Yeah, something with snakes in the head and such. So that was interesting. So you guys still carry that with you. Outside of that, you were also going to try to root out the sort of weirdness that was going on in your hometown of Red Larch, and you did.
All these elemental problems.
Yeah, you know, and you did. You did a pretty good job. There was some definite patriarchal weirdness going on there. And
Down with the patriarchy.
yes, bring it down.
Up with matriarchy's much better.
Although that
Wait.
matriarchy in this case may involve a Medusa type person.
Could be a thing.
But
well,
we can
actually,
sick
you know what?
you on her.
I'm not gonna have you roll for this, because you could pretty much tell, or you got the vibe anyway, that this definitely was not a female. The one that you saw in the orb was not a female.
Oh, really? Oh,
No, it
okay.
was not a female.
Oh.
Going against type.
Yes.
Man,
Plus,
Medusa.
here's the thing. Even if we dealt
Yes.
actually with the Earth cult, although I don't expect that we truly did, that still only accounts for 1/4 of all the possible elemental weirdness. So,
We
Yeah.
so did not deal with the Earth cults.
No.
no.
No. Well, yeah. There's no way at this point, right? You kind of get that
Dealt
idea.
with like an Earth cult cell at
Yeah.
best.
We dealt with slightly elevated lackey number 15.
Very good. Who has? That was loud. All right, that was loud. That was a loud donation. Cool Man Fight popping in with the
Hear any
first
of
day's
this? I love
donation.
it.
It's $10. Thank you very much, Cool Man Fight.
Cool Man.
So yeah, that's starting
Thank
things
you.
off, waking everybody up. Briarstone, have a warm and fun day. We will, man. Absolutely. Thank you, there.
Kuman's always got these nice things.
Yeah, absolutely. Chaos. Hello and welcome to the kingship. I probably said your name wrong, but hello and welcome. Okay, so after that, you guys went to look for a delegation. The delegation led you past Belliard, and in Belliard, or even past Belliard, you rescued a bunch of people from an incurring orcish invasion.
Yeah, let's be clear. We didn't go to Belliard because we were chasing a delegation. We were going to Belliard because we heard there were orcs, and orcs need to be dead.
Right. I'm sorry.
This is true.
These
Yes.
two, between Tao and Lasan, those
You
two,
can make us into heroes if you want to.
They
but-
just really wanted to kill some orc.
Just
Also,
kill some
not
orcs.
just Govanen was with you as well. That's right, your brother was with you.
Yes.
I can't forget him because something very special happened with him too. he ended up, well, after the fact, your father, Lasan's father,
Yes.
pulled up the sleeve of Govanen to check certain things, and when he didn't like what he saw, it seemed like it was getting worse. He had
You're not old enough to get a tattoo.
Right, well, what is this? But no, he had stone. He had the stone disease. Something is
That's
wrong, right?
That's right.
Not a lot
Yes.
was revealed for that, but you guys can, again, you can sort of kind of get an idea what's going on. There's been dreams going around, and even Eric has had a dream where he saw his brother cast in stone too. So what is this all about?
I'm sure it's not important.
Right. Just not foreshadowing at all. I wouldn't do that. Anyway.
By the way, that dream, you said I was shaken for 12 hours. 2 questions. 1, are we within 12 hours? And 2, what do you mean by shaken? Because apparently that's not a condition in 5th ed.
Yeah, no, it's not a condition. I was thinking 3.5, right? But,
yeah, I was too. When you said it, it made sense to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have you like shaken to the full extent of it. I will say that we are still within the 12 hours of that event, and
Okay.
yeah, I know it sucks, right? So you're basically you're not gonna have disadvantage or anything like that. Just you're gonna have a -2 to hit, basically.
Yeah, okay.
That's it.
3.5.
I'm not gonna say -2 to damage, just -2 to hit.
Okay.
So that's it.
Just.
But yeah, no, it's bad
Yeah,
enough,
it's
right?
You know, you got sick, and then you got me sick, and I forgot to even look up what these big bug things do.
I didn't look them up because I'm a player. I'm not supposed to know everything.
I know, but I could have cheated, and I didn't.
You had ample time for cheating.
Yeah, you had 3 weeks worth of cheating.
Planned on cheating. Darn
Did
it,
not
and
work
I
out
did
for you.
not. I did not do it.
What I like at this point, since we haven't played that much 5e, and we run into stuff like ankegs,
Yeah.
all we do is we sort of like, we have vague memories from like 3rd ed
Mhm.
of these things,
Or
but it's like,
original
or earlier.
yeah.
Yeah, or
but
Baldur's Gate.
it's like, it's the sort of, I don't know, word of mouth kind of explanation about these insects that you've heard in the world. Like, as people in the world, we might have heard about these things. Like, oh yeah, they're 12 feet tall and they spit acid and lightning bolts. You know,
Yeah.
you get that sort of with that telephone game kind of thing. And
Yeah.
it's like in 5e, it's nothing like that. You know,
No.
things are more powerful or less powerful than they were. But so we've got all these misperception, and I like that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is nice.
By the way, when we left off, these two had both gone. I had taken half of my move. Like, I'd moved, but I hadn't actually taken an action yet. And I had to decide whether I was going to move up and get in the way of the van keg, or if I was going to, like, throw something at it. But I think I better just, like, move up to get in the way for Lusan, because my throwing isn't very effective anyway, especially with -2 extra.
Okay,
Tank,
yeah.
tank,
So getting
tank the giant bug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Tao is not within reach of the other one. I don't know if you're. I think you actually had your full move though, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. I
Yeah, yeah.
moved up to here, I think, before this bug had popped out.
Yeah,
That's why they were twice as far as I was.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that bug there, if I remember correctly, did not pop out of the ground. That one jumped down from off the cliffside.
Yeah.
So that one just
Okay.
come running, jumping, bam, and there he is right in front of you.
And
So
in
they
case,
come-
I remember being a little bit surprised. I was like, ah.
Mhm,
So they come up underground. They jump off you on you off mountains.
mhm. They're like
And
Yeah,
they're
they have a
creepy
navy too.
insects.
Fortunately, there's no water around.
And they look like
No.
really creepy, like,
Yeah,
big giant ticks or something.
one thing you do know about what has happened, because I did mention it, against the goblin, your little goblin friend that happens. You can barely see him really with the map and the way the colors go, but right there, the little goblin guy. He was the first one to be attacked this past round, and after getting attacked by this big bug, he had to make a grapple check, which he failed, if I remember correctly.
Are you stuck in the mouth?
He is stuck in the maw of this creature, so be careful with that.
So if that bug eats him, then it won't need us.
That would be cool, but you want to make a wisdom throw?
Spoiled.
It's a wisdom.
Spoiled.
What would Briar do? Right. So we've got Jolioto with a donation. Sunday morning heroes return to face certain death, and then another $30 coming in from Griffin North. And kegs, all
Wow.
bugs. Just have Eric step on them. Eric,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
throw Eric at them. He's
Absolutely.
big.
Working on it. I'm working on it.
just body slam, like, or your body
Yeah.
flop on top or something. Yeah. So you moved up into to engage. Did you have enough move to engage? Like
No,
to...
no. That's the thing. I had already moved my full movement, so that it was my standard action
Right.
to move again, which meant like it was either that or throw something. But I had to just move up instead.
Okay. All right.
Better they
So
chew on me than Lisan.
this is where we currently are. These guys have been looking for the delegation. Oh, before we get into the battle proper, I should mention one more thing. You did find what you deemed to be the delegation, or at least part of it, and
Yeah.
the
Well, there were supposed to be 5 of them, and we found 5 graves.
Exactly.
Full of them.
yeah. So that was done, and there was also before that there was an engagement made upon the heroes, if you want to call them the heroes, Sunday morning heroes. There was an engagement made upon them by Earth cultists of some sort, and Hal checked and sort of backtrack. What do you call that spell? That spell that you do, the one that makes you go back 24 hours or something. I can't remember the name of the spell.
I don't know, mind melding with the object. That's not the name of it. Mind meld is something else I do.
He becomes one with the thing.
Basically,
An object meld.
but he's able to backtrack. I think 24 hours to whoever
Yeah.
owned that item, and what he was able to see in a vision at the very end of it was, well, some individuals talking amongst each other. Barely, you got nothing specific in terms of information, but what he could see beyond them was a sort of monastery or a temple kind of looking thing. So you sort of have an idea of what your goal looks like, and you have a rough idea where or what direction it is. Not exactly where it is, but you have an idea. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Anyway, now on to the good parts. We've done all that, the sort of recapping, if you will. Now
The
we're
good
here.
part.
Now we're
Where we
here for
die.
the battle. Right?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
You guys are gonna be fine. You held off an orcish invasion. You know, it's fine. These are just simple ankegs.
By
They don't-
3 health points or something.
They don't even
like it.
talk.
I would like it better if I had gotten a chance to, I don't know, hit it first, as opposed to just walking up and standing in front of it.
I
so
was,
it doesn't beat
I was
Lisan.
about to say, you just walked up and said, "Here, I'm dinner," and now it's their turn.
I am a large guy in armor holding a shield, so it's not
I like that
quite
part.
as nuts
Okay.
like that. It's more like I get up there with the shield and try and like, hey, leave her alone until she shoots you.
Oh,
It'll be okay.
I
Oh.
like this guy. Thank you.
Like, engage first. She engages first. Right. All right,
Oh, yeah,
understood.
did we roll initiative before? 'Cause
We
I always
did, I
forget.
do believe. I have it. I do have it here.
Oh, look at you.
That's why it was
Okay.
on me. I was just
Right.
finishing up my turn. So
Of course, I didn't roll
now I-
initiative for them though. All right, so okay, so
Oh.
let me-
okay.
Wouldn't this mean that Lisan was going after Eric?
Yes.
So
so it's just a +0.
Apparently he didn't roll for them though, so everything is a little confused.
Yeah, I'm gonna rearrange everything in just a moment after I roll for them. So get rid of that. We are gonna.
I was thinking so long about what to do that they kind of popped up during my turn because I was still thinking.
Let's do another. All right. Oh wow, that's cool. Awesome. Well, I got that out of the way.
That's not the same as 0.
No, definitely not. But let's just say I got the 20 out of the way, the crit out of the way on an initiative.
Right.
Okay, that one's going really slow. Of course, technically it's already gone anyway. And that's currently the gist of it. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and arrange this to descending, like so. Tal, you do get to go first. Outside of all this, their basic turn, besides the turn that did go against the goblin, the poor sap that happens to be caught in the maw of the Ankeg on the hillside there. That move has been done, but after that bug jumps in front of you and the other one pops up next to your friends, it is now your move.
okay, so we're just starting a new round.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Don't kind of want to.
No kidding. Really.
The thing is, if I were to say move to here to engage this one along with the rest of my party,
Better.
this bug's still gonna come and bite me in the
Yeah,
ass.
you're thinking you're gonna get pincered by the Ankegs.
Yes, it's gonna be a pincer maneuver.
Oh.
Well said. Well said.
Could happen. Could happen.
Although, I guess if I went say this way. Oh yeah, the map scale's not right, but this is 30 feet. I can actually move 35 if I
Cool
wanted
man
to.
again.
Yeah, cool, man. Yeah.
At least if I go here, I'll be able to sort of sidestep in a way that, hopefully won't get me squeezed too tightly between them. But it feels like we should probably work on powering one of these bad boys down.
Yeah, I suspect they're going to take more than a couple hits to drop. So
When I was dragging my character there, could you actually see it?
not until you
okay.
moved.
Okay, I forget about that.
It showed the line just as you were moving. Just kinda
Yeah,
useless.
that's useful.
The puns are starting to bug Raptor.
I did just now.
Turn the music down.
No,
That's
well,
the Fusrada thing.
I did just try. I turned that down to like 10%, right? So it's not anywhere near 100. It should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is good because there's
Donations
probably
are
going to be a
better
lot
than
of little
coffee.
birthday tips today.
Could
So,
happen.
yeah,
All right, very good. So, so Tal,
All right.
what are you doing?
So I guess I'll do that, and I guess I'll start stabbing at it. It's kind of what I do.
Trying to get your
Ew.
dagger
I'm
in
I'm
between
not
its
feeling
plates.
a whole lot of confidence about what's going on here.
Mm.
All right, break out the dice.
Jesus.
This is gonna be fine.
Star motif dagger, which so far has not really executed as well as one might like from a magic weapon, but
It's better
Let's
than
see.
my stealth ability.
that's true.
Your
I'll
accordion.
definitely throw it
Did
some
you
sonic
see
power.
the new emote,
Yeah.
Crow?
No, is there an accordion emote?
Yes.
Nice. People
That's
have
my stealth emote.
nice.
Nice, excellent. So I roll a 21 to hit.
Okay, 21.
Nice.
That is definitely going to hit. I'm just gonna check real fast and get myself refreshed. Right. Yeah, so you definitely hit. You can go
I
ahead
will
and.
throw in a 3-point lethal strike as well. Just try to like alpha strike this as much as possible. Although
I
I
don't know
don't
what that
expect this to
does.
actually kill anything.
We're gonna find. Ah,
Dude.
oh, bad
Oh,
roll.
it's really not going to kill anything.
It's really not going to kill anything.
10 points of damage on 3d10.
Yep.
That,
All right, so that's a total of 19. 9 physical, 10 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. So 19 total damage. All right.
Mhm.
So it you do rock it. Your dagger does find a way to get in and under inside of one of its the holes, I guess, where it breathes in its carapace there. That's you got in there. You gave it a little damage. It is definitely not happy.
I attack with my offhand and get a 10 to hit.
A 10 to hit? No. No.
Okay,
That one doesn't work.
that's... You know what? I was going to say that's my turn. But I don't think it is.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to activate my Surge of Speed ability. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
going to do that. So my Celerity Discipline, which is one of the reason I get advantage on initiative checks and +5 movement. I'm just starting to move unnaturally fast. Well, I use 2 power points.
Mhm.
Oh no, sorry, shit. Never mind. This is a bonus action. I already used my bonus action for my offhand.
For your offhand, yeah.
But it would let me move an extra 30 feet and not provoke attacks of opportunity because I was going to dance to the other side,
That would be
which
good.
in hindsight I
Oh.
really should have done, but
Yeah.
too late.
You did 3 damage instead. Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, no, I missed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. A 10 would not hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I can still use it next turn to get out of the way, which is fine. It's
Oh.
my
I've
get
got
out of
this-
jail free card.
Do you ever see the original
Go.
Conan 1981 Conan movie? The
Yeah.
lady that played Valeria was a dancer. They were coming out of that temple, and she was doing that spinny thing with her big sword coming down the hallway.
Yeah.
You just said that. I just pictured Tao doing this dancing around the bug. It was awesome. Thank you.
Well,
The
I-
image was good.
Nice. I always envisioned Tao as doing like a bunch of unnecessary sort of like rolls, somersaults, backflips, like that have zero purpose.
Like Captain T. Kirk.
Very cool.
Just Kirk
Yeah,
rolls. Kirk rolls back and forth.
Important.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's more impressive than Kirk rolls.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I see.
the new WoW loading screen. It's got King Varian doing the sword, and they've got Shadow. What's her name?
Oh, Sylvanas.
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas
Yeah, yeah.
with the bow drawn and the real kind of action shot thing
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, actually looking really cool for
Oh,
a change.
That's who Lisanne wants to be if she can ever get her stealth
Oh.
together. Okay.
I would just like to point out that there's 3 arrows and a demon across the way, and she's already got a 4th one on the way. You know, Sylvanas is really, just really, I don't know,
I know,
how many
right?
actions
It's
she has per
amazing.
round
It
there,
looks
but man,
so
she's going
good.
for it. All right.
It's like I want to do that.
All right, so after Tal's turn there, after the little bit of damage that was dealt to this particular Ankeg, this Ankeg gets to go. So what it's going to do is as it kind of like leans back and roars into the sky a bit as a little bit of pain is shoved right into its side, it faces all 3 of you, and just this nasty sort of caustic fluid just comes spewing out. And it covers all of you. It just goes right across you.
Whoa.
So,
Damn it.
what you need to do is roll a DC 13 dexterity save.
How many of us?
How do you do
All
this?
3
All
of
of
you.
us.
Yeah, why did I move up here?
A dexterity save?
Yay!
Just dexterity save?
Yeah, on the front page, the core stats of your character sheet. There's
Yeah,
a
it's
little
right.
button.
To the right of each stat.
Oh! What is this 12 thing?
Y'all,
It was it.
That's my
you're,
highest rate.
you're slipping
Yeah, you
on
have
the
like
accordion.
You have like +6. I have like +1.
Use the accordion to shield yourself.
Yeah. All right.
I like that description better than the idea that I deflected it with my shield and it just like splashed onto her. We'll go with your version.
Such a protective individual, that one. Right. All right. So this is all right. So those who saved for half.
Those who did.
There is going to be it's 14 total damage. So
It's a lot of damage.
it is.
14.
So
For
7
an area
damage for
spell.
those who saved, and 14 damage to, unfortunately, the one who slips on the accordion.
So that does a huge amount of damage to Lisanne relative to
I
her
rolled
total,
really well.
and it knocks out all my temporary hit points exactly, which
I
is
don't-
actually not too bad.
I don't expect to roll that well every turn.
4,
But,
5, 6,
Let's
7,
hope that doesn't.
8, 9,
Better not.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Like my max HP is 24, so like
Oh.
one of these direct hits is more than half the hit points.
Not good. All right, so that's that guy's
Oh,
turn. And then we have the second Ankeg, which is this one right over here. Now, you did not engage it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make him roll for it. He'll either go and help his buddy who just got murdered, or he'll go help his other buddy who just got pummeled as well by the giant,
Right. Either the ogre or
the
us.
ogre, yeah. So, okay, he rolled. Okay, so he's lucky bastards. All right, so he's heading this way. Blah,
He's
blah,
going
blah,
that
blah.
way.
And in fact,
Yes.
this is a cliff right here. This is a rather steep cliff, but you notice he just goes right over the top of it. No issue.
Oh, of course he does.
Hey, he's
They're
got some.
stealthy bugs. They
he's
don't
got some-
play the accordion.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
he's really good. at that.
They forgot that the reason that normal bugs can go up walls and stuff is because of the physics of being small.
Yeah, I know, but
Oh,
I'm gonna say that they have the little daggers basically at the end of them. They're able to just like
Oh, yeah.
dig into the
Yeah,
earth. and
probably
pull
not so little.
the
Yeah.
hooks and such, or whatever. Anyway,
Dual wield accordions. Thanks, Rock Dog. It's getting better by the moment.
all right,
They're
Eric,
like,
it is
they're
now
like
your turn.
nunchucks, but louder.
What you gonna do, Eric?
What am I gonna do? I am going to try and hit this thing with I don't know, the shovel I was using earlier. That would be good. Let's shovel it.
Oh, the shovel. I heard
Shovel
shuffle.
well.
I heard shuffle.
Yeah, no.
Like
Shovel it.
one hop this time. Boom. All right,
Oh, that looks good.
that
Nice.
will definitely hit.
Take 11.
11 damage. All right. Yeah, this one is definitely not liking what's going on here. All right.
It's not dead yet.
Still
but,
out though. Damn it.
Yeah, no, he's still up. All right, Lisanne, it is now your turn as you
I
try
feel like
to.
Warlock cursed it.
What is that superhero movie with the shuffler?
The
Oh,
Mystery Man.
Mystery Man.
Right.
Yeah. Oh god.
We're a little bit like that. You know, you're the
Oh,
shuffler,
eight.
obviously. And
Yeah.
and Lisanne is kind of like the kid who can turn invisible, but only when no one is watching. Lisanne is super quiet as long as, it's like if a tree falls in the wood, does it make any sound? Lisanne is super quiet as long as there's nobody in the near vicinity. That's what's going on.
Does an elf trip in the woods?
Yeah.
All right. Basically.
And I'm Mr. Furious.
All right. This is good actually. I like this. There's some definite lore happening here. I like it. All right. So the San takes an arrow from her quiver, pulls it back, and it does ring true. It sinks right into the plate of this creature. You do 8 damage.
Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
It is just
Oh my God.
barely still there. Just
She doesn't-
barely there.
For those people who are misremembering things, you only get 2 attacks when there are 2 adjacent enemies. You
We've
have
gotta
to
be
like hit
close
more
together.
enemies.
I could
than
get
not.
the other 2.
Yeah, you don't
but
actually
I
get
can't
2
do
attacks
these.
on the same
Not
target.
yet. What is it? You have to be level 5, I think. Is level 5 you can get that?
Pretty
I
soon.
think.
Yeah, something's coming, but I don't have that
There's a
yet.
level
I've
4,
got,
level 5. No, level 4 you get attributes. Level 5
yeah,
I think
because
you
I
get
got
something.
Horde Breaker. It's like 2 things close. I get 2 shots, but yeah, and then I will. Yeah, pretty soon I get 2 shots anyway, but not yet because you won't let me level.
Well,
We
not
should
yet.
have all gotten a free level for my birthday, right?
Well,
It's a
here's
thing.
the thing. If you guys
Totally.
survive today, if you
Level up
survive,
soon.
if you
If
survive
we
today,
survive today,
you will get to level up. This is the fight that's going to be the
If
one that
we
gives
survive,
you this
it's okay.
experience to carry on. Right. Anyway, Lasan, good go. Not quite dead, that one. And it is now the Ankeg that is on the first one that got to go, the one that has currently a goblin in its maw. It is his turn to go. Its turn. His turn? Whatever. How do you sex an
Cord
insect?
breaker.
I know there's a way. I don't know how.
Well, first you got to put on some Barry White.
oh.
All right.
Look,
Anyway,
you can't judge everyone by the size of their thorax.
if I remember correctly, if there is a grapple happening, they cannot spit. So I'm guessing he's just going to. Oh, that's right. He auto hits though. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, with the bites.
With a bite.
Yeah.
So the goblin doesn't get to go yet. Oh wait. Do I have the goblin in here? Wait, no. Goblin needs to have a turn. Let's see what happens with that. Hello and welcome and thank you for that donation, Raptor Online, $5 for stealth. Also, that 36 that came in from Cool Man Fight, by the way, says happy birthday at Kiss for Luck. I'm having a hard time clicking on this guy is too small. I can't click on him. Okay, let's move these out of the way. That's not them moving on their turn. That's me trying to get to the damn goblin. All right, let's add him. Let's give him a turn. Let's give the goblin a chance to live. Oh, wow. Okay, there's another crit out of the way. The goblin's actually on a 20, so he's going to definitely get to go before this guy gets to go again. Wait, that says half ogre. Did I click on him or the... Okay, the half ogre gets a... I don't know what the half ogre gets. I was trying to get the goblin. So we're going to get the goblin.
Oh,
Here
that's
it
right.
is.
There's 2 of them there.
Add turn. Yeah. Goblin goes on a 20 actually. What's his dex is actually pretty high. So it's actually 23. There. Goblin goes on a 23. Now, the ogre.
Goes before me. Shall not stand.
All right, that's going to go on a okay, so no minuses, but he's going to go on a 12. And right, so the goblin's going to go and then the half ogre is going to go and then I'm going to give that Ankeg another turn to go. Actually, no. If I was going to go with the way it went the first time, it would be goblin, Ankeg, then ogre. That's what we'll do. Okay, so anyway, goblin first. Where is it? It's up there at the top. Okay, let's just switch this around. Goblin, Ankeg, ogre, and then I'll switch everything back around and it'll be fine. Okay.
Quandary.
Here we go. Move everybody back
Goblin's gonna
forward.
kill this Ankeg in one shot. It's gonna be an inside job.
Alright, so that guy's there, that guy's there, this guy is supposed to be there. And very good. So the goblin... What does the goblin do? Jesus, it's been 3 weeks. I think... I don't even know.
It's called bait,
I'm gonna
is
put
my hope.
We're going to put this goblin on top. He needs to be on top, because I keep having to move everything out of the way. Now I can actually just click him without moving things around. There we go.
Cool Man, it's your birthday. Cool Man Fight, is it your birthday today?
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Happy
It is.
birthday. Oh my god, that's
Okay,
awesome. Well,
well,
thank you
let's
for
get
sharing
this
it with us.
There's a bonus. That's interesting. He has an ability, that guy. Okay, he's got the ability to hit him with a scimitar. So that is going to be what he's going to try to do. Scimitar in hand. He definitely hits. Easily hits.
Yeah, he's inside.
Come on. Yeah, he insta hits. And we're gonna go. He's gonna do 8 points of damage. This goblin is nasty. Does 8 points of damage to the one that has got him currently trapped in its maw. -8. There we go. Good. Now, that Anke gets to go. He auto-hits, which means that he's going to do... What? He's... Okay, wow. Okay, that's not good. He does auto-hit, though. It's bad. That's bad. Wait. No! Currently, anybody who's watching this on the YouTubes, I have currently lost connection. We'll get it back. We had good music going too until we didn't. Right? We had nice, really heroic music happening, and now it's not. Resolving problems. I have to fix my connection issues. I don't know what's going on. Recently, I've had hardware issues, and we'll fix it. I think I just need a new adapter, right? This one's just, I think, failing. It's just weak. Too weak. Check to see if the problem is fixed. Unplug or turn off the device after all the lights. What? No! Oh, router or access point issue. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not my adapter. Let's go for it. We'll accept. Work. I don't care how, but just make it work. You were disconnected from the server. Right. Detected, detected, detected. Something is currently off with the... I just have issues. Alright. Issues all around. Oh, it says I'm connected back. I have, this is working. Open network. Adapters, settings. If anyone is still getting buffering, okay, reload your browser. We're back then? Is that how that goes? I'm gonna have to reload everything. Hello, everybody. I have returned. Anybody watching this on YouTube? It seems like I have connection again, even though my internet is currently lying to me. I'm going ahead and we're gonna diagnose this as well. 1 second while I get everything fixed. Couldn't identify the problem. So there is no problem, right? It says I have an unidentified network, but apparently the unidentified network is working. Whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and reload that. And I'll be right there, guys. Moments. Moments, I say. Yeah, share all that. Hey, guys. Currently working.
I can hear you.
Excellent. I can see you. Ava is... the camera's not working for Ava.
I lost the internet.
Yeah. Oh, you did. Okay, we all lost the internet, so it wasn't just me. Well,
Oh.
Yeah, but I
Just
can,
you
Phil
guys.
and I can still see each other and stuff.
It was just
oh,
gone
it's just
for me.
both of us then. That's weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we're just that lucky. That's awesome.
You know,
Sorry, guys.
I just need to get another
It makes
router.
it makes the least logical sense that way. Like if all 3 of you went down, that would make sense. But if 2 of you in the same house,
Sorry, guys.
I don't know if they're both on Wi-Fi or.
I'm currently on. I have both actually. I'm on the Wi-Fi
I
as
have
well as
both.
LAN.
I have both
I have
as
it set
well.
up for that,
but
but whatever. Anyway, what were we doing? All right. The
I don't know.
creature,
Dying.
the
Goblin
Ankeg.
just
Remember
hit
that
for
part.
8.
Yeah, the goblin just hit for 8 damage, and the Ankeg that he's fighting for his life, right? And the Ankeg he just hit deals to him. Actually, it was that roll plus what? What does he have for pluses? He does plus 3. So plus 1d6. I forgot that bit. Oh, and he rolls again. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry guys. The goblin right here is sheared and ripped up, and part of him is swallowed.
Hopefully the
gone.
2 parts can fight really hard and then get back together later.
Maybe the legs can
Like-
keep kicking, you know? Maybe.
Yeah.
Right. That goblin
It's
is
just splitting the party. It's okay. It's okay. It's still good.
he's super dead. Right. That goblin is. I rolled really high on the damages and stuff like that. That goblin is super dead. Right. Unfortunate for him. He is gone. I'm gonna go ahead and honestly, I'm just gonna
Super
remove
dead
him.
sounds like the worst kind of superhero.
I'm gonna
Bat
say
dead versus super dead.
a piece of him flies over here, but he's so dead. Right now, it's just an
A
enraged.
piece of him flies.
Yeah, a piece of him just kind of like gets scattered to the west
Good.
and to the north.
It's
a bit.
when you die, like when you die in Team Fortress 2, and like the screenshot has like part of you, and like literally identified with little signs.
Yeah.
It shows you all little bits of you scattered across the map.
So
Team
disgusting.
Fortress 2, it's excellent.
Yeah, great game. All right, so the ogre happens to roar out in a bit of like just like a anger mixed with agony. It's just like ah, and he gets really mad.
I've done boss fights like this in World of Warcraft.
He is
really
very,
bad.
very angry. Right. So what does he do again for his abilities? Because I didn't. Where's his? Oh Jesus! I didn't write it down. I know what he does. I didn't write it down, but I know what he does. Maybe that's why I didn't write it down because I knew what he was going to do. Right. Anyway, so that's that. So he does. He's going to start wailing away, and hopefully he'll hit. Okay, no, he'll hit. And I've got the wrong damage. We don't need that. We need this. Okay, so he does. Okay, that's better. Really? Okay, that he doesn't do near as much as he should have. So rolled like shit. Right. So there's that. There's that. It'd be. So he does 10 points of damage to the Ankeg that just ate his friend or part of his friend, and that is his move.
Got ahead of himself.
Right. That's unfortunate. So now it's back to the top of the order with Tao.
Okay, so it sounds like this thing one's really, really badly hurt, but you do need to hit it so that it dies, so it doesn't get to attack again.
Yeah. Could be a thing.
All right. Well, since the other guy's gone, I don't really have to dance around or anything, which is good. I guess I can just stand here and attack. Yeah, seems fine.
Yeah, so you do like a backflip where you land in the same place and then you attack.
Yeah. Like I run backwards, triggering an attack of opportunity, kick myself off the tree, and then come right back to where I was standing. No,
Okay.
I just.
Okay. I was gonna say, really? You want to do that? Okay. But anyway. Oh, that's not gonna hit.
Luck this.
That is a definite no-go. That would be a...
Things are bad, but no, I won't luck this. I'll just attack with the offhand.
Okay.
I don't need my bonus action for anything else. This hits with a 23.
Nice.
Okay.
And it only does 4 damage as base because I don't get to add my dex to my offhand attack, but I can still go ahead and trigger my psionic weapon lethal strike, which hopefully will roll more than 10 this time.
And you do... Wow. You do worse! How do you roll a 2, a 1, and a 3 on 3d10? Sir, you lose with the internet. Today everything hates you. Wow.
That ain't right. That ain't right at all.
What is that? That's
total of 6 on that, so 10 damage between the two.
right. But that's still good enough. You do
Good.
You do
That's
drop
good.
this
So
Ankeg.
no one knows that was a terrible attack, which is good because Tao's got a reputation to keep up,
Right.
and she's not really doing it this fight.
That is unfortunate. Hopefully you'll do more than 10 than you do 6. That's terrible. Anyway,
You have to be careful. You're going to start living up to my reputation. And
Accordion
where
and-
will we be then?
Well, I mostly screwed up by not using my Warlock's Curse at the start. I forgot about just getting back into it, and I probably would have, like, it sounded like it was so low the extra d6 might have killed it. And if I kill it, I get temporary hit points back. So
that would be
all
interesting.
kinds of.
Right. But
But also, then you would have been free to do something.
here's the interesting thing, guys. As this Ankeg
Oh, it probably explodes
shudders,
an acid or some bullshit.
No! They do this?
as he shudders in his death throw and everything, he makes this sort of it's not really vocal, but you feel a strange vibration. Like it's just like sort of like moves through you, but you can also tell that it's like rocking the ground. It's almost like it's just vibrating the ground at a certain resonance. Like it's just
It's calling
and
more.
the rocks doing this little thing going on. And as that happens, over here,
Where? Ah, it is calling more.
it just comes ripping up out of the ground and moves directly over here.
It's like death rattle, summon an ant egg.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that one dies, and this one is new, comes to sort of like, I don't know, avenge, if you will. And it has basically a surprise round. So it's going to go right now.
Okay, but question.
Mm-hmm.
After I attack, I can still take a move?
You can, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna, hide behind this tree so I don't get acid breathed.
Okay. Very smart.
I bravely hide behind a tree.
Right. So what he's going to do, this one here is, it just comes up and it just, like, it comes rushing right up to the nearest person, who in this case happens to be Eric.
Hey.
And uses a maul attack and just starts to, try to wrap around you.
Yay.
Oh, wow. That's a crit. I'm rolling well today, guys. Alright, so that's going to be a crit. He's going to
I'm
do...
hoping.
What? Let me look at this again. That's too...
Oh.
The ant produces the perfect resonant frequency to excite Lisan's accordion.
Yes! Basically.
That sounds inappropriate.
Okay, luckily, I did not roll as well on the crit damage, but you're still going to take 12 points of damage.
Oh.
And
I just remembered I should have taken 3 less from the
wait.
previous attack due to my feat.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So do that.
So then I would have 3 temporary hit points. Then I take 12 minus 3, so I take 9.
Right, and wait,
So,
if acid damage is added, it's not.
oh wait, yeah, acid doesn't. Yeah, never mind. It was an acid. Never mind. I still take all the damage.
Right, I was just gonna
from the
mention
other
now
thing.
though, like acid damage. If acid damage was to go on, I don't get to double that.
Usually no. I'm taking more 3.5. I mean, usually.
Probably just the base attack.
I think
Just the base attack.
when you crit in 5th ed, don't you just add an extra weapon
Yeah.
die? You don't multiply anything really.
That's right. So what
Okay.
what are they hit with? Like a D8 or something?
D6. Actually, they hit 2d6 plus modifier.
So but still, on a crit, it would just add an extra 1d6.
Okay, so
as
there's
far as
that
I
plus. Okay, all right. So you actually take 10
I'm
points
not
of
wrong.
damage.
10 minus 3, so I take 7.
7, yeah.
But I didn't actually get to reduce damage from the previous attack.
Oh,
so.
all dice rolled and attack are doubled, so it would be an extra 2d6, not 1d6.
Oh, okay. Then
Oh,
go back
okay.
up to 12.
Okay.
I rolled like crap, thankfully. Cool Man Fight with another donation with the $5. Says, this looks so much fun. Excellent. It is fun, man. It is fun. Also, Rendrius92, hello and welcome. Thank you for hitting that follow button. You, sir, madam, are always welcome here.
Thank you.
So you take 12 points of damage, minus whatever. And that's the... Oh, yeah, no. And make a DC 13 strength check.
Strength? Okay.
You should make
yeah.
that. You should make that. Okay, you did.
You'd
You
think so.
So
Yeah.
it tries to squeeze down on you with a maul. It bites you and tries to just like shear you, but you kind of like move the maul and snap. It just like you move your head back and it snaps like really, really hard in front of you, and it starts to chitter.
You just, with a 25, you like
You got
tear
it.
off the mandibles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start beating it to
Irish.
death with his own face. Right. Anyway, so that one's gonna go on basically the same initiative that this one was going on, which was a 20. So that's what I'll do.
So we've accomplished nothing.
Well, no, you did. You got rid of one. Sort of. Let's just say there is a timer on this. Let's see that. Oh, wait, I need to do add term. Let's do that. You're new, so you're gonna be down here. I'm gonna add you here, and that's good. And drag you up to where the other dead one is. That one there goes bye-bye. Okay, so that's Talgo. That's the Ank Egg. That goes. And now it's the other Ank Egg. Over here to where the goblin used to be is now going to turn its attention to the big brute, the big ogre. And it's going to make its attack. And it's going to probably miss. Probably miss.
It missed. Good.
Alright,
It
so
missed
that...
us.
Let's see. What do you get for bonuses? Plus... It misses. All right, so no, it tries to go and chomp down on this this ogre, and this ogre has none of it. It just sort of like brushes it aside, just moves the whole face. He's big. He's really big. He's almost as big as these Ankags. Actually, he's a little bit bigger than these Ankags. So he's currently not fighting you, which means he's currently on your side, which may be a good thing.
Yeah.
You don't know. Anyway, that's done, and now it's Eric's turn.
All right. Well, since it looks like the fight is going to keep going on longer, even though I forgot to do it in the first round, and it seems dumb. I am going to Warlock's Curse this thing, and then I'm going to try and shovel it really hard.
Okay.
In my head, your Warlock Curse is it's just like a Yo Mama joke or something.
Yeah. I don't know. It's got to be very, very dry though. Like, it's got to be very straightforward. It's like, hey, I'm going to hit you.
Make like a buffet and dig in. All right.
So hit AC 18, if that hits.
Yeah, no, that definitely hits.
Okay, so that's 11 plus 2 necrotic damage from the curse.
So 13 total.
Yeah.
Easily does some damage. Ouch, that hurts. And okay, that's your move.
Enough?
No.
No.
This one's still up for sure. Listen.
Boo.
The sun crits.
Woo!
Right.
About freaking time.
That
Yeah.
hurts. So that's a total of 18 damage. Am I correct?
Yes.
That crit also is max damage. I just want to point that out. Ow!
Yeah.
That arrow. You know what happens? Here's the thing. As it tries
Just
to bite down
right in
onto
the eye.
Demonac sort of, or Eric sort of like
Eric. Yeah.
is able to open its mouth and then it shuts down and starts chittering. As it's chittering right in front of Eric, you send the bolt right into its face. It's got an arrow kind of like in, and it's really hurt now. Really badly hurt. Excellent.
I'm like an anti-accordion.
Also, it is now the goblin's turn. Its legs twitch, and that's
Wait
it.
a minute, is this thing still alive?
The goblin?
No, the one we're fighting.
Yeah, no, he is. But he's really badly hurt. Really
Not
badly hurt.
badly
You
enough.
hurt him a lot. Right, so anyway, the goblin's legs twitch, on their own. Just over there doing a little dirt dance, right? It's just kicking some rocks around, sort of like. Anyway, I'm gonna stop doing that. That's my cop hoot. Okay, anyway. Alright, so that NK gets to go, and it's going to turn its attention onto the big brute, the big ogre. And ooh, that one's gonna hit the ogre. And it's going to do +3, that's gonna be +1. Really? So 10 points of damage. I'm rolling like crap
Breakfast.
now. I did really good, but not now. What is your
We
hit
have,
points?
we have breakfast plans for your stream, right, Ava?
Apparently they're bringing food and things
Oh,
up
yeah.
during my streams.
gonna
So
be
the whole
great.
family's going to be here celebrating the party with you guys. Yeah.
Oh wait,
so-
no, he takes half that because of reasons.
I think there's I heard something
shit.
last night about morning margaritas. That was the term Briar was using.
Yeah, morning margaritas. I'm pretty sure morning margaritas are a thing.
Breakfast.
The Titan 84, hello and
Tequila.
welcome. This is not just D&D today. This is a festivity gonna happen right after this stream. We're gonna have a birthday party for Kiss for Luck. So, that's that guy's turn.
Oh my god.
He's done. Half ogre gets to go. Make it good.
Hakoon's just in and out. Oh, thank you for dropping by, Hakoon. Try to come back later, please, please.
Half ogre swings so hard he almost loses his weapon. I'm not gonna say he does because reasons, but he misses entirely. He just hits the ground with a tremendous force, and that's it. So his turn's done. Tao, it is now your go. Wait, is it your go? Is it? Yeah, it's your go. You get to go before the Ankeg. You can kill it. You can
All right.
kill it. Do it.
So in my mind, there's just been a great combo, right? With Eric sort of like wrenching open the mandibles,
Yeah, and then
getting
and
for
then
accuracy,
shoveling
getting
it.
down on a knee, and then flinging that.
Oh,
And then like we
what's
have this
this?
battle plan that we worked out ahead of time. We just forgot to tell you about, Briar.
Oh,
But
okay.
then what Tao's going to do is run behind, and Lisanne stays down in position so that Tao can put one foot on her shoulder and catapult upwards,
Oh,
and then come
awesome.
down with both daggers,
Don't
fang
miss.
style,
Gee,
onto
Don't
the
miss.
back of the
Good.
Ankeg.
All I
I'm
gotta say
liking
is
this.
don't miss.
Yeah.
it's
All
good.
right. That's all right. That's what luck rerolls are for. First attack.
It's gonna
we don't
miss.
even roll that.
It's gonna miss.
Thank you,
It will hit.
There we
Hakun.
go.
Thank you, Hakun.
You will definitely hit with that one.
Okay, and I will inflict psychic damage on top of this.
Okay.
Lethal strike. Bam. Don't roll shit.
Oh,
There
wow.
we go.
Okay.
Better.
no. All right.
Slightly above average, just barely.
You sort
Okay,
of-
so Quill just got like inspiration points or something, right? What's that thing?
No. Inspiration is going to work a little differently.
Yeah,
but you
God,
have to
but
sort
this
of.
was awesome.
I know it is awesome, but the thing
It was
is,
like just
actually, doesn't somebody already have inspiration? One of you have inspiration already. I don't think you've used it.
I think I had one at one point. I did eventually spend it.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
But no, when it comes to inspiration, it's sort of like
God.
you're actually taking you're taking the inspiration because it's sort of like a con to go along with it. Like you're doing things a little bit in character that sort of inspires the role play, and that's when I like to give out the inspiration.
Yeah, something that might not be optimal, like
Yeah.
mechanically or out of game, but is
Yeah.
appropriate for the character.
Like if you were to take an attack of opportunity right now because you're really opening yourself up to do as much damage, then yes, you would get an inspiration. But
yeah, whereas I'm just flavor texting this
yeah,
attack.
yeah.
I don't know.
Which is good for
it sounded
experience.
Pretty good.
All right.
So between the physical damage and the psionic damage, I hit for 23.
Yes. Okay. So right. So as you come down, your dagger finds the loosening plate
It's a star motif dagger
next
right
to the side of the head there, where it seems like the arrow is sort of like protruding. It went through its mouth just a bit, and it's out the side there, and you kind of hit
which
right in.
opens up some chitin.
Yeah,
Some chitinous
it's-
plating
yeah.
on the other side has been pushed out by the arrow.
Exactly. So you dig right
Yeah.
in there, and it kind of squelches a bit, and then you send in that sonic damage, and it just shudders like lightning had struck it, and lightning strikes a tree, and it splits right down the middle. It just. It
So
is-
no time for vibrations and calling. It's just
This
broken.
one does not actually.
Broken is good. Broken
This one does
is
not
good.
get the chance to go into any sort of death throw. This one is just dead. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and click on him, make him deadified.
So, yeah, so I like sort of half landed on it with the dagger, and then pull the dagger out and backflip off.
Ooh, so awesome. All right, so that's that. Okay. Now is this next Ankeg, a very fresh Ankeg, is still going to attack this ogre. And I need this.
Wow.
And he is going to hit actually because that's plus. Yes. Okay, so that's going to hit. He's going to do that. And so 11 points of damage. No, wait, half that. Was it round up or round down? Round up, round
I
down.
think usually you round down for everything.
Round down? Okay,
Yeah.
so 6. Wait, no.
And I think in 50 you even like go to 0. I don't think there's a minimum of 1 anymore.
Okay, so he's gonna take 5 damage. Right, so that's his turn. Eric, it is now your turn.
Okay, I don't think I can get all the way over there.
Not on this turn, no. I mean, well, you can. Well, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
we're on
maybe not.
we're on the weird sized squares, so.
Also, if you try to go up the side of the hill, because you're not an insect, for whatever reason,
Yeah.
you will have to make a climbing check too, or a strength check, or what is it called? Athletics check.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at athletics. But...
Explosion.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Vertigus, hello and welcome. Thank you for hitting that follow button. You're fantastic for it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go around, but I'm gonna spend. I guess I'm gonna spend my standard action moving as well, so I'm gonna move up next to this thing, but not do anything. Just gonna get over there and threaten it.
Okay, so you definitely got some threat hanging in there.
I'd
Okay,
be giving him flanking, except that flanking doesn't really do anything unless you actually have a special ability that cares about flanking.
right. Lasan. Now, here's the funny part about Lasan. Lasan doesn't have to move, but Lasan could if Lasan wants.
But if I don't have to move.
You're ranged. You got
I
easy
can hit both
range
of
on
these.
this.
I didn't know what the skill was. If I can try, then I'm going to be doing
You know-
both of them.
Actually, at this particular
I did
angle,
this
you
one.
might want to do like a 5-foot step
I can.
to like the
Around it.
southeast.
Go up. Okay, I'm gonna use all my awesome dexterity and just do this massive, funny, awesome dance right through all the bug guts. It'll be great, unless you make me roll.
Squish, 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 squish.
Oh, with these
cucaracha.
two.
Then at some point you step on the acid gland.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
It makes this accordion noise.
Yeah. Very good. So you do what now? You use
Those
your long
two.
those. Oh, you're shooting at both. The,
25, 17,
Yeah.
12,
they
and
both
4.
hit. Which one is the max damage you went on to? What were you aiming at?
It's probably just in order, right, from closest to farthest.
Probably,
Closest to
yeah. I
farthest?
would
Okay.
probably do. I mean, it
makes
seems
sense.
logical that I would do that one first and then
Yeah.
that after. So,
There it goes. Good. Okay, so that's going to be
you know, bang, bang. Seems like a
there.
thing.
And then this one is going to take 4.
Bum,
Okay, very good strikes. Both of them
Yes,
ring true.
Nero.
And now it is this Ankeg's turn, and he is going to, again, attack the ogre because that's his only real shot there. He's going to, oh, this plus, is that 13? What do you have again? Okay, yeah, so it hits the ogre, and is going to, wow, okay, max damage. Plus, okay, not max damage. So that would be,
The Kill Bill.
so ow, that hurts a lot. Okay, he takes 10 points of damage. He's still standing, but he is not faring well. But it is his go. So, the one that just bit him, wait, he has to make a strength saving throw, which is laughable. He makes it. Okay, so he's going to attack. He is going to crit. Now, the first roll was not good. Actually, no, he gets 2 of those. So that's that, plus the beast. And then,
This should do.
so he does, okay. So I rolled crap again. I'm rolling crap for this guy, which is kind of sucky. But anyway, he is going to do 12 points of damage to the Yankeg that just did the most damage that he's taken all battle long. But it is enough to kill. He just rings back and just smashes. What is he using? He's using a club. I should probably get some flavor on this. Battle axe. He has a battle axe actually. So he cleaves off a good chunk of this this Ankeg, and it sort of slides to the side and then dies. But parts of him still start to shudder and shake. And with the shuddering and the shaking, another Ankeg
Nintendo!
bursts forth from the ground
We're gonna be doing this fight till my next birthday.
and comes and runs over. Actually, I should probably just get this guy out of the way. He's going to be kind of in the way if I don't get rid of him out of the way. So he's out of the way. I'm just going to keep him on the screen, though, because that way I can, you guys can pillage or whatever later. And he runs over, and over the top of his dead friend, who just, like, falls down dead just before the face of this ogre, he's going to get to go. And he goes, and he misses completely. Like, terribly so. The ogre kind of, like, almost seemed like he knew he was coming, and he just, as it tries to bite him, he puts his axe in front of it, and then shoves it away with, like, effortless ease.
I'm just hoping these are like Death Rattle, summon another one with the same stats, but the ones they summon don't have Death Rattle.
Could be a thing. Right, so that was his turn. His new turn is what? He goes on a, he's gonna go on the 3, I guess, because that's when he was summoned. So let's do that. Add turn. You go on the 3. And we're gonna put you there. And get rid of that one.
An Ankeg family outing. Thank you, Millie. I feel better now.
Wait, did I just get rid of somebody else other than Tao, Eric, Lasan? That you guys are there. Alright. That one's there, that one's fighting, that one's gone. Right, so that one's still fighting. And that one's still fighting. And the rest are dead. Right, okay, I got that right. Very good. Now, Tao, it's your turn. Your turn.
Is that going to cause a problem for pathing? I'm not sure.
This is no.
Interesting. I'm going to do some counting here.
Oh
You
god.
can get to there. It's not quite close enough to melee.
A human and ogre sounds like a perfect picnic food. What?
I think I might just stay back and magic missile instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll scooch up a bit.
So next turn you can do what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
I wonder if I come from the other side. So I'm going to scooch up to say around here. If I end up fighting next to this half ogre, I wonder if he'll like recognize. I mean, he must be like, after this is over, I'm sure he's not going to turn and like be villainous or anything like that.
You know who our DM is, though, right?
That's true. But anyway, I'm going to go here
The,
for
the
now.
problem is that he's raging.
Look at him,
So
he's going,
I don't think
"Wah!"
this guy would. I don't think this guy would be intentionally attacking you necessarily. But since he's obviously raging, like he was taking half damage
Right.
from stuff, and emoted that he was raging, basically.
I cast magic missile.
For
This guy.
13 damage. Okay, well,
Yeah, that was pretty freaking good, actually.
it avoids all the damage. Just joking. No, he actually hits.
It's immune to force damage because
hell?
nothing in the universe is, but in this case it will be.
Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so he takes 13 points of damage.
Except,
That hurts. That was really good damage rolled.
13 is good damage. Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, a 3, and a 3. So,
So which one is
Ooh.
it? Oh, it's this guy. Now what will they
Yeah, I believe
do?
it's lefty.
All right, because he can 5, 10, 15, 20. He can actually hit you from here. I wonder if he would still stay focused on the ogre. You know what I'm going to roll for? If it's even, he'll stay focused on the ogre. If it's odd, he'll do something to you. It's even. He'll stay focused on the ogre. Okay.
Okay.
So he's gonna miss.
Nice.
Okay, so that's that. Eric, your turn.
If the stuff when the stuff keeps coming in, I kind of want to spend a standard action just to get back my 7 temporary hit points. But this one sounds like it's pretty badly hurt, so I should probably try and finish it. I am going to use my second wind fighter thing and regain some actual hit points.
no candle
Get
for
8
you.
hit points back,
Okay.
which is pretty friggin' good.
Yeah, I would say so.
That puts me back up to 22. Much better. And then, yeah, I'm going to try and shovel this thing. See, if I'm coming at it from behind, so if we can see if we can get the shovel in between those plates, because the way they're facing. See if I can pry it open.
Every day I'm shoveling. All right.
17 hit?
A 17 will hit and 7
Oh,
damage.
yeah, and I would have... Sorry, Oh, no, I can't move my... No, I can move my curse to it. Sorry, I should have moved my curse to it last round, because last round I did nothing but move.
Right.
Can we just stay there? Because I can't bonus action that and the second win, but...
I could say that's
was
fine.
thinking.
You could have done
Yeah.
that, yeah, since it was an
Okay,
option.
so then I get an extra d6 damage on it.
Which is, yeah.
Take 1.
Woo! All right, so he takes 8 damage total.
Yeah.
He is not happy. He's definitely not doing too well.
It doesn't finish it. Damn it.
No, unfortunately. However,
I rolled so
Lasan.
badly on that hex damage.
Yes.
Lasan fires an accordion. From her quiver.
I'm still catching my balance from all the bug guts, but that's okay because this is good. And just pull the 2
Wow.
arrows, knock them both, and badang badang.
First
I really
will
want
hit,
some
second
fan
will
art
hit.
of-
All right.
Ooh, I want some fan art of Lasan that's sort of like Green Arrow with the old punching, boxing glove arrow, except with an arrow instead.
All right.
Accordion arrows.
Very good. Why is this not working there? Okay, there we go. So
Make it
your
work.
first arrow sinks in the closest target, the one that's been
Yes.
fighting the ogre right alongside his buddy for the longest
this
time.
one
Just
first.
Yep, that one falls. He is now dead.
Good.
Good. And there is
And
no
the mariachis start.
There's no ground, no shaking in the ground.
No maracas.
Actually, you know what? No, there is. There is.
No!
There is. You could the ground starts to move and tremor, and the thing just starts to sort of do this or inaudible shrieking is basically what it seems like, and it starts going into his death throes, but nothing happens.
But nobody comes. No, I had no friends.
No
we
friends.
finally ran out of family.
Yeah.
Ah!
Right. So that's dead. He's just done. Lasan, you did take a nice turn there. Lasan finishes another one off.
Accordions of war.
And all right, so this next one, he is going to his last guy there is done, and these are creatures. I'm gonna give him a roll to see what he does. Okay, he does not make that roll. I was gonna basically, if he rolled high enough, like an intelligence roll, I was just gonna have him bugger off, but he is not doing that. He is now going to spit acid. He's gonna try to cover a distance of 1, 2, 3,
Ew.
Okay, no, he will not get Tau in this, but he will easily get the ogre, and he will get Eric. So make a DC 13
No.
reflex.
The Kittimer accordion.
Oh, shit! Definitely make it. Okay, you made it.
Yay!
All right. So you take 9 points of damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
9 points of acid, so I don't get
Yeah.
reduced.
Thank you, Nero.
The ogre is what the hell? The ogre makes it. Ogre takes 9 points of damage.
2,001 pennies.
Actually, no, he takes half that. So he
The
takes.
A Kiss for Luck Odyssey.
There it is. So the ogre is still standing. And that's it.
He's still standing,
Okay, that's his turn.
better than he ever was.
Half ogre goes. Half ogre is gonna go. Let's see what happens. All right, half ogre does hit indeed, and he's got that. That's really good. Wow. Okay, 2 max. That's going to be. Okay, he murders it. He absolutely. Actually, no, he doesn't. That's only. Okay, no, it's still alive. Sorry. He does do a lot of fucking damage though. It really hurt it. He brings down the battle axe, and it sort of like gets stuck in some part of its shit in there, his chitin or whatever, just in the side. And he has to rip it out, but he does do a lot of damage, and that's that. That's his move. Tau.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go for the kill steal here.
Yeah.
Pew pew pew.
Very good.
Pew pew. It was pie pie pie. Pie pie pie.
And for 9,
Yeah.
not exactly great damage, but pretty good.
I mean, honestly, with the wand, it's always gonna do about this much.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Because like D4s, 3 of them. Yeah.
How many charges does that thing have? Is it recharge every day? I can't remember.
Every day. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
got 7
Yeah.
charges max.
Okay.
If you
But
do
if
the
you,
last
as long as you
one-
use only 6 a day, it'll never run out.
Okay, very good. All right, so we have oh, that guy is
Didn't
dead.
die?
He doesn't go. So now it's Eric's turn. No, he did not die. Eric, your
Did
turn.
not die? All right, then I'll try and finish him. This Shovel's getting a little bit like more acidy as we go along. Edges are a little bit pitted from all that stuff has been.
Erestrius is a channeled Draven. Yeah, he was a wand master.
Yes, he was. Okay,
No
I
hits.
hit it for. Oh
7.
yeah, to move the curse over, so I hit it for 7 and a decent roll, so 11 damage total.
It is definitely good enough. This Ankeg does indeed fall.
Yay!
So-
Which I do get 4 temporary hit points for, but it doesn't matter because it's the end of the fight, and I could have just got 7 back next turn.
Now, we're gonna hope this.
Now,
Assuming it's the end of the fight, yes.
now, what is this now of which you do?
I think he actually barely made it.
Now we're gonna start doing like the Jurassic Park
Actually, no,
like,
he's got negative.
like thing with the half ogre and be like,
Trying to make his like
He still barely makes
psycho check.
He still barely makes it. All right. So after the fall of this this last Ankeg, the ogre raises his battle axe, and he turns to face you as he is just like in a rage, and he just starts charging at you, and he brings the axe up and he brings it down with a mighty
shield
blow,
up.
but at the last minute sort of swings to the side. Big miss. The axe, he loses the axe. It comes out of his hands, and it goes whipping through the air and right past Lasan's head and buries itself into the tree.
Thong.
Right? And he just like stops and he falls to his knees and he starts to sob.
He starts to what?
He starts to sob.
Oh, he's
He
crying.
a half ogre, but
Hey.
he's all heart.
Yeah. He starts to cry. He's crying. His buddy. He's buddy. So,
You're going to be okay, big guy?
he tries
like
to
lower my
Yeah,
shovel.
he's trying to get some words, but he's not getting words. So, that's
I'm gonna try to get his ass back to him. I'm just like trying to tug this thing out of the tree, and it's not going anywhere.
yeah.
So I
yeah.
finally like leave it.
Oh, it's sad. It's sad. Meanwhile, the goblin's legs twitch. No, it's just I don't know why I say that. That's just bad.
What?
That's just bad humor. Why would I do that? Right. Okay. Good.
It's all ogre now. Oh god.
It's all ogre now. Very good. So you guys can probably I'm gonna give him let's give him some rounds. Let's see how many rounds it takes. Let's only take 1. All right. So it's gonna take him about a minute. And
Yeah, blue tongue. I'm with you on that one. I want to go
he's
heal
gonna be able
him.
to talk to you if you want to talk to him about anything. So any of the stuff.
I was gonna go heal him. Do I speak Goblin? Where do I find this stuff? There's a place in here with things, right? Inventory.
What was that? Sorry.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out the Goblin. If we can go talk to him. I don't remember where I put.
You'd find it really hard to talk to the goblin, I think.
You could talk to his legs. That's basically
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he dead?
The other part of him is
Or
inside
no,
when
the
they
big
have-
guy.
It depends
The big
which
guy.
half are you
Oh,
talking
the ogre,
about.
yeah.
No,
okay.
the big guy.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
Which
the big
half
guy's
are you
fine.
talking to? No, the big guy.
He's just got the two little legs over there. You okay, buddy?
Kick once for yes, twice for no.
That's so wrong. All right. Anyway, I like it. Very good.
Goblins are like they're like squids, right? They have like a separate brain stem in each like leg.
Right. Or we could say,
Kicked once for-
there's salt in these here hills and these mountains, and it's just, it's reacting with the muscle fibers or
I
something.
did.
No, I know. Anyway, Eric plants the shovel in the ground in a non-threatening fashion, and he's just gonna kind of like lean, like hold the shovel a little bit, just like lean over, panting a bit.
Okay.
A little bit rough.
Okay, so
I'm not really like good at the like touchy-feely stuff, but I'm just gonna like stand there with him, in solidarity, I guess.
yeah, just pat him on his little head, and
Yeah, no,
should I heal myself
I'm not
before I
messing with
heal
that.
him in case he gets mad?
Yeah, I don't.
Um,
yeah, you guys would know that he's not going to have a fit of rage again
but
anytime soon.
Yeah, it seems unlikely.
So I will go over and is this him over here hiding out? I guess I have to go all the way around, eh? I have to
Yeah,
go
no,
around to get up there.
where is he? Oh, he's underneath the
know.
ant keg. Right, he's supposed to be on top. Let me just.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, Jesus, that's not what I wanted to do.
Anyway, I'll go over and do some first aid and look after
Nice.
him a little bit.
Okay, let's bring him to front.
Yeah.
There we go. Now he's
I need some of that too.
Yes, you're next.
First aid.
After
How much?
one round
Oh,
of-
13.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. That's very helpful.
And then, and if he's okay, and if he's not attacking me, then you're next there, sweetie.
Cool.
There's healing going around.
Doing pretty good.
You too?
Yeah, everyone needs. a heal.
Everybody's all
I'm just
hurt.
lightly singed by acid. Just lightly.
Just a little bit.
That's
I've-
right. We've got the whole acid thing
After 10
going.
hit points.
It's like ruining my hair. I don't know. Something.
13 for you,
Good thing I wear
Tao.
the hood. Oh, that's more than enough. Thank you.
Oh, perfect.
And then for me, a little bit. Okay. All right.
Anyway,
I mean, basically, I just smell like Ankeg vomit now.
Mm-hmm.
This is not pleasant.
yeah. After a round of
It's
panting, though, I
disgusting.
can just like I can just concentrate a little bit to get my focus back, and then like
As the
increase.
as the healing goes around and everything, I will say
Yeah.
that this is not like a spot check. This is not investigation or anything like that. But it just you see parts of this camp. You've got like water basins, and you've got sort of pieces of luggage and gear and stuff like that. But what
We
you
have
notice a lot
bits.
is you see almost barding. Barding is for a creature. And I will have, I suppose anybody can do a, if you have a knowledge animal,
I don't know. I know about armor.
nature, yeah. If you have a nature
Okay.
This one?
ability,
Eric knows about armor.
armor,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
armor's
what I
good
said.
too.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have a nature thing.
So armor or
What-
nature specifically, yes.
I don't know what skill that'd be. I'd probably not even a skill then, but just like
That's right. We're just taking.
Just
Yeah,
an
we're
ins-
we're
in
taking a
check.
glance at things. We haven't talked to this monster yet. We don't know his name or anything.
God,
Ava, Lasan
I have
can
a-
tell us everything we need to know about Akori.
I have a passive of 14 and I roll a 9.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Wait, what? A passive of nature? No.
Yes, a 14 it says in here.
Well, there's not.
No,
I guess-
that would be your passive perception, or
Well,
Pers-
on this character sheet, it does include like the passive, like the taking a 10 for all
Yeah.
of the
Oh,
skills.
right,
in
yeah,
case
yeah,
you look
okay,
them
okay.
up.
So it's 14.
okay.
Usually,
technically-
you just use perception for passive
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Okay.
and insight. It's the only the ones you tend to use. But
Yeah. Okay.
I rolled 18 on the int check,
Yeah.
or possibly better if you gave me a proficiency bonus because it's about armor, but there's no actual skill for that.
Right. I will.
Either way, I got a good roll.
Yeah, you did get a good roll. Good enough to okay. So Lisan, you kind of you get the idea. You got a vision in your head, pretty much what it seems to go on. In terms of an
Okay.
animal, it looks like it goes on.
And cakes.
It looks like it might go on a griffin. Which is interesting. And as for you, as for Eric knowing about armor and stuff like that, he can confirm. He can confirm specifically that this looks like well-made barding. In fact, for griffins.
Here's what I'm going to suggest about this. Well-made
This is weird
armor
stuff.
for an exotic beast has got to be something very specialized that not a lot of people make.
Yep.
I wonder if Eric it might know. If this comes from like an armor
Never
smith
know.
in this region, in the Sword Coast, maybe
Yep.
even Waterdeep or anything like that, would he know who might be the expert about making this? Like, is there any way we can tell? Or is there like a mark?
Yeah.
A lot of times there'd be a trademark, right? Like,
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Somewhere in it, somewhere inside of it, there'd be a mark
People
from the
sign it.
maker. Yeah.
Okay. You don't have anything specific. You have rumors. Specifically because, again, when it comes to griffins and, people who ride griffins, I mean, who really does that? There's only,
Gryffindors.
again, there's rumors.
Those dwarves from WoW.
Right, yeah, exactly, those dwarves.
Eerie Peak.
But in terms of this area and everything, the rumor is that there is an order of knights, right? That's what you hear, whether that's true or not. There's an order of knights that ride griffins, and it's supposed to be somewhere in the Desserin Valley. There's supposed to be a building in the Desserin Valley that is where they are. They sort of
Okay, we're
have
joining
themselves-
these.
Gotcha. Hidden Temple of Sky Knights. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, not really hidden because it shouldn't be hidden, but it sort of is because nobody ever sees it. But for whatever reason, the knowledge you have or have heard again. It's a spire, right? So it's a tower. It's a very tall building, or at least it's supposed to be. So where is it? Somebody possibly knows.
We're gonna start looking for griffin poop. Starting
Totally.
now.
Starting look.
Totally.
Well, you got somebody who's really
You
good
can
at tracking
start-
griffin poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start looking for griffin poop. I'm gonna talk to a guy here.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's harder
big-
to track griffins because they, fly as opposed to leave
They
actual
poop.
tracks. But
But
exactly.
they poop.
hmm
Hey, big guy,
Big
is this your camp here? Looks like pretty big camp for just the two of you.
Yeah. And what's his name?
Yeah, our poor little fellow who was crying.
Right. Yeah.
have to
His
take
name.
care of the little boy.
Do I have the name? I just got half ogre. No, I did name him though. Jesus, I had half ogre there as a thing. One second, I have a name.
Name is Jim.
Where
Name
is
is
that?
Hoger.
I do. I have a name.
Ogre.
Let me find it. Oh right, he's gonna be this way. Let me just.
You should have a totally like not ogre name. His name should be like Trafalgar.
Where are you? Move it. No, face back further. It's right in here. Okay.
Griffin
like
Poop was
loading.
the original name of
Loading.
Gryffindor.
Yeah,
Loading.
we're loading. We're loading right now. This is the loading screen, everybody. Oh, here we go.
Groot.
Oh.
Groot is good. We have Groot.
The name of the half ogre is Gira.
Of course it
Gira.
is.
Okay.
So his name is Gira.
Shrek is good. Dave. Dave
Dave-
is
Dave is
totally
his
a good name.
No, Gira is Geeraughh.
I can't even say it.
Gira.
I'm gonna call him Guy. You nice
could
little
call him
guy,
Guy.
you.
Sure. Yeah. He's still on his knees right now. He's sort of like still, but he is able to talk now. And what was the question? What was your question? I don't remember.
This is a pretty. Is this your camp? Seems like a pretty big camp for just the two of you.
Right. He says
One of you is very small.
he lets you know very quickly. He's like, this camp just for the two.
Just for
Okay.
the two.
And he does say specifically that because these lean-tos specifically, I know it doesn't show in terms of the artwork and everything, but the two lean-tos that you see, one is actually much smaller than the other. In fact, one is basically a lean-to, and the other one is like a couple of them put together. right?
Oh.
So you kind of get the idea, yeah. So one is just bigger.
So one's a lean 2 and one's a lean 4.
Yeah, exactly that. Right.
Math.
Yeah.
Mathing in public. Ooh.
Okay.
So what do you? Anybody else wanna ask him any other questions and everything? He seems attentive right now. He is definitely okay, although his axe is still buried into a tree.
Ask him where they got the griffin attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh,
Are they out here hunting griffins or just delivering?
Yes.
Good question.
And Briar's going, it's been 3 weeks. I got no freaking idea.
it's tough to remember this stuff. All right.
Ah.
Oh, here we go. Mugra. Okay. Okay, that's what it said. Gira, and this was Mugra plan. Mugra very good stealth, and he go into Griff place and take stuff we sell.
Can he show us where the Griff place is? He's alone now. Why doesn't he join us?
Yeah. He says.
Pat him on the head and tell him to come with us, and he can show us where the Griff place was, and we'll help him bury his friend.
Plus, he's probably still hurt. We can bandage him a bit
Yeah.
more.
Yeah. We'll take care of him. I bandaged
You shouldn't be
all
alone
the
right now.
things.
Right. Yeah,
No,
he
you poor
stands
little
up.
guy.
Let
The
you guys do that
Poor
stuff.
little guy.
You're more empathetic and also prettier.
Yeah. He the ogre stands
Yeah,
up, walks
Chris is
over
good.
to one of the nearby ank eggs, and sort of like takes both arms, whatever, and kind of like reaches inside on one each side and then the other
Oh,
of
yeah.
the sockets of the ank egg, and just pulls, and it starts to, and then it starts to sort of rip and shred, and you got little pieces, and he just pulls it apart, and then reaches in and grabs like half his buddy, right? And he starts walking over to the other side. This is pretty graphic. Walks over to the other side and grabs the other half of his buddy. He's got one arm and one. And yeah, no, I'm not gonna make him do that. He's not gonna go like try to put him back together. But he kind of looks at both sides and he's just like, I have berry now.
Yes. Okay.
I like pick up the shovel and hand it to
Start.
him.
No. No. I'll
No, I
pick
like
up your
that.
shovel and start
No,
digging.
he said he has berry. Like I'm with that. Like I think giving him the shovel is actually the appropriate move.
Yeah, I love it. I love the symbolism of it. It's great.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, but it's so
You go big
sad.
guy.
So interestingly enough though,
And we'll grab the ank eggs and just like drag them away from the camp.
Okay.
okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
We're already
Yeah.
smelly anyway.
Or at
right?
least throw
It's
them
fine.
down. At least throw them down the cliff.
Yeah,
I
over
don't,
at
I don't know
the-
how far we're actually dragging them. They're pretty big.
Yeah.
Right. The interesting thing about the cliff side on this side is actually a cliff rising up.
Yeah, I mean down here.
Oh, I
Just
see.
not,
Oh,
not
I
very
see.
far, but
Yeah,
I'm,
just-
they seem to be very large. I don't think we're
just
really dragging them a
dump
long
them.
distance.
Yeah, no, probably not a good
Yeah.
idea. That would be very exhausting.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so he goes. He sort of like not disappears. He's way too big for that. You can easily see him in the distance. But yeah, he starts moving and he's sort of doing his thing and he starts to, do all the things that he needs to bury his friend. So that's done. And he starts coming back and he thanks you for your help. And to even though it was too late for his friend, he thanks you for your help and he says, if there any way I can repay you, let me know.
What would you do now? Like,
Just stay with us. We'll take care of you.
He sort of shrugs. He
Blink, blink.
shrugs because he's like, he says, what would he say specifically?
What is this thing? I can't remember what this thing is.
He's
What is he?
He's a half ogre. Although it's
Okay,
interesting.
okay, ogre. That's okay. That's cool.
He's supposed to be a half ogre, but he looks more ogre than half, right? He's
Okay,
got
yeah,
more
that's good.
dominant
But
genes
it's
of the
not
ogre.
half orc or anything. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Hey, dummy.
I don't know. Honestly, at this point, I want to know where these knights are. If we can just
Yeah, I think he should come with us,
yeah.
and he could show us what they were doing, and
Well, if you ask about the knights, he just sort of like does this whole thing where he's like,
Oh shit! The goblin was brains of the operation.
yeah, and he looks
obviously.
like he's puzzled, right? He has this puzzled look, and he kind of points in a direction. He's like, you
Can
know,
we track?
like-
Can we track where they came from?
It's like which way
We
they
can
come
track
from?
where
Yeah,
they
yeah.
came
No,
from.
I'm not even gonna have you roll on the tracks for these guys. Because
We can track
well,
where they
the
came from. We'll
goblin
go
would
back.
be hard to track, but it's very easy to track the ogre. So no, it's easy to It's going to be
Yeah.
a little ways apparently. That's what he kind of says. He's like, we've traveled day 2.
Day 2.
Now they're going to
Let's go.
the Griffin Knight place, right? They're delivering this stuff to the Griffin Knights.
Or did they steal? No,
He
it sounds like
stole
they
it.
stole it from
He
them.
stole it from the Griffin Knights.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
The little guy was all
Oh.
stealthy and creeped into the Griffin
Oh.
place and took it
I
out.
misunderstood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess to sell or something, but
Mm.
yeah. So
Thing
we
is, we
can
don't-
we can track back.
We don't know anything about these Griffin Knight guys unless we're suspecting that it's the same, that they're from the same place that Tao saw when looking back
from
through.
the monastery. I don't know.
Yeah.
In my vision did I see any griffins?
No,
Yeah.
no, you did not.
Where are we? We were along the Desarin Road, but I don't. Did we get like south of Summit Hall? I don't remember how far. Excuse me, how far we got?
You guys are. Let's find out.
Well, we left Belliard. I remember. I don't know how. I
There's-
can't remember how long we traveled or anything. we had
there's
the one
also-
night.
There's still a cave
Right.
near where the bodies were buried that had stairs down. You guys cleared out the alarm trap, but we haven't actually explored it because we heard like Ankeg stuff happening.
Oh, that's right.
So-
Ooh.
Right. So you guys haven't got very far. Honestly, you're you're still very close to Belliard. Given everything.
So we're
else,
still
all
in the
things considered.
hills.
Yeah,
like
you
north?
are.
Yeah.
And
North
the
of
way
Summit
he's pointing, the way he's pointing takes you much further into the valley. Seems like it's going to be
Yeah.
Because there's something called Summit Hall. That sounds like it's at the top of a hill, right?
yeah, no, but that
Like along the road. There's
yeah.
the Sacred Stone Monastery.
but that's not the way he's pointing.
Okay.
That's in the same monastery. Awesome. So,
Okay.
do you know who? What was friend's name? What was the goblin's name?
Mugra.
Moogra.
Do you know who Muga was going to sell this stuff to? Do you have a buyer in mind?
Is it at the barge right in?
Okay.
Oh, that's where we're heading, right? To the barge right in?
Yeah.
Yeah, although we may be making a side trip to the monastery
Yeah.
first. because
Mu-
I-
And also
apparently
the
it's on
random
way.
cave that we found near the buried delegation.
Mugra never really trusts people. Mugra know only one person. Mugra go south.
So, okay. We're
Okay.
heading south too, right?
Technically, yeah.
I
And
like
south,
Ben. Of
south,
course
south
our-
is kind of like in that direction. He doesn't know the names of places though.
So Fen has
Yeah.
decided that, of course, our heroes will head toward the Griffin Knights and will get caught with stolen Griffin armor.
Yeah, that's not a great plan.
Yeah, I think I was reading chat around there. I thought these guys were like delivering Griffin armor.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, so no, that changes things.
Gira, we heading south too. We can. I don't know if there's any good to you or what. We were going to check out cave over there first, so you could come with us, or you could wait outside if you don't want to go in cave. You want to stick with us?
Yeah, so okay,
Moogra-
remind me about this cave, the delegation. So we found the dead delegation.
Yeah.
Did we follow some tracks to find these guys?
Right next to where the delegation was buried, Lisanne found that there's sort of a curtain of stuff, and there was like that junk that you had to disarm because it was going to be like a noise-making trap.
Yeah.
Right.
In front of like this little cave that just had the cave sort of sloped down for a little bit, and then it turned into stairs.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But why
Yeah.
why did we not go to the cave? Why are we here?
Because of the
this
yelling.
happened.
These guys.
That
we
you heard
we
yelling
just
in the
heard this
distance,
going
like-
on.
Oh,
we heard.
okay, so we got
We
pulled away.
We didn't leave the cave. We followed the noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So what happens? You if you mention the cave,
Yeah.
Gira looks at you and kind of like shuffles a bit and starts kicking the dirt a bit, and he say, Mugra had trap built on cave. We were to check cave because Mugra thought maybe something in cave, and we had trap on cave to kill people who go in cave.
Mm-hmm.
You wanted to keep people out of cave, or
Did you want to
keep
keep something
something
in?
in cave?
keep people out cave because Mugra say that there be something good in cave.
Well,
Okay.
well, we here now. We can help you get whatever is good in cave.
I mean, we can help ourselves get ourselves whatever's good in cave.
Yeah. Well, he looks at you and he's just like, and he thinks about it for a second and he just he doesn't know. He's like, whatever. Mugra makes the decisions, so he doesn't know.
I think Gira can probably just go on his way. I don't know. Do we need? I mean, a half ogre pet sounds fun, but you know, you're gonna take him out for walks every day, clean up after him. You know what kind of poops these guys make?
What's he gonna
They do
do
eat a
on
lot.
his
That's
own?
true.
I wasn't.
Like it's just,
Right?
I wasn't inclined to force him into anything or to try really hard, but I thought like, if he was
No, of
inclined,
course.
he could come along.
if he's just lonely and lost, you know, if he's gonna
He
start.
doesn't seem to have anywhere to go, except hang out maybe around here. But
He's got a lot of pancakes to eat.
that's true. He's got food,
Ugh.
technically, if you will. So yeah, no. If you ask
They
him to
basically
join
just
you,
spit vinegar, right?
if you ask him to join you, he will. He won't commit to anything permanent, but he's fine with it. He'll go.
Okay, I
Well,
feel like we should take him somewhere and drop him off at an orphanage or something.
The cave's right there. We'll take him along
Yeah.
for the cave, see
Yeah,
what happens, and
yeah.
like trial basis, you know.
And
And,
worst
you know,
case
we'll
scenario,
get him killed.
yeah. Well, let's say worst case scenario, he's not going to be less stealthy than Lasan.
Apparently, he could be playing some accordions as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gira is only
Okay,
trusting.
well.
Gira is trusting because Gira is actually very, very naive, as is
We
quite
gathered.
evident. So yeah. So if you guys want him to come along, he would definitely come along. He has no qualms against it. You helped him, even though you know he wasn't able to save his friend, and you weren't able to save his friend. He's, you know.
I just feel like the least we have to do is, like I said, drop him off at an orphanage or something.
Yeah,
It's
or something. Yeah.
just- You know.
So
The orphanarium for lost half ogres.
right.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
So what do you guys want to do right now? I can't remember the time. What was the time? Did I tell you guys the time the last time?
It's 9:30 now. Or you mean in game?
I mean, in game. I'm trying to
Yeah,
remember
I
what it
don't
was.
remember
Oh.
the in-game.
I know it was
I have
still
no idea.
daytime, so I'm just going to say at this particular point.
You
You
after
said it was
all the-
within 12 hours of my dream, so
Right. Okay. So yeah. No. Okay. So after your dream, and you dream sometime in the morning. So it's mid-afternoon basically at this point.
Okay.
So yeah, mid-afternoon, and you guys can sort of set up keep the camp the way it is. You did clean it up a bit. You can use this camp if you want for another day, or you can go into the cave and see what's in the cave.
This camp is full of goblin blood.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. All things considered, it is kind of crappy at this point.
And bug juice. And
Yeah.
You did a good job cleaning it up, but it's still kind of crappy.
well, we should take a short rest anyway.
Yeah.
Since there's
Short
nothing
rest. Go into
pressing
the
us for time.
Yeah.
Get back all our short rest stuff.
That'll reset Lasan's healing kit stuff, which is good.
Yes.
This has my second
I still
wind.
have spells, but-
Apparently, warlocks. I didn't realize somehow the reason warlocks have so incredibly few spell slots.
Oh,
is
yeah.
they actually come back on short rest.
The exact same thing happened when I was playing the warlock in our 5e
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah.
I was like using it, then I found out, oh, short rest. Oh shit, I'm gonna spam this stuff all the
All
time.
the time. Yeah.
Yeah, all your 2 slots. Even when you're even when you're fairly high level, you still only have 2 slots. But it's because they come back every short rest, so it's actually not so bad.
Okay, so you guys are on about a short rest. And actually, let me refer to my notes here.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So yeah, nothing happens.
Go an hour without getting attacked, spend a hit die, get back stuff.
Yep, no, everything seems to be fine in that regard. And after about an hour, though, you are no longer shaken from your dream. Let's put it that way.
Yay!
So that's okay. And outside of that, you can go towards the way that the ogress sort of seems to be pointing is the way for perhaps where they came from, where they procured the barding. Or you can head towards the cavern, or you can head back to the road and continue on down south. It's whatever you want to do there. Also, I should say that the way the ogre was pointing feels good to you, Tao, in terms of sort of like the sort of direction where you feel that you saw that monastery.
Monastery? Okay.
So,
Okay. So that's good, but I think we should check out the cave first because we now have confirmation. He thinks there's something good in there.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, he says Mugra say there's
Yeah.
something good. I don't know how Mugra knows. But Mugra probably can just smell good. Mugra good, smell good.
As I say, don't
it's good
goblins
ability.
have the automatic treasure find ability?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Or is that dwarf?
No, I think
Again, I've been
goblins
playing
do.
a lot of WoW.
I don't think dwarves have that.
I think goblins do.
Oh God.
Or they have like bonuses to finding things like that. If it's shiny, they find it.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. Let's go check in the cave by the grave.
That was fun to say.
Yes.
Sounded good anyway. Cave by the grave. All right. So,
Okay, but
I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over there. Let's do it.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and bring this down. And players haunted here.
So I don't know about Gira, but the rest of us all have dark vision.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Does have ogre have dark vision?
I'm not sure. I will check. 1 second. So I'm going to move you guys there. Let me go back to this map and figure this out. I almost feel like he does. Yeah, I know he has. Dark vision. Absolutely.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm going to copy you.
No
Bring this
light
down.
party.
Yeah. You guys are doing pretty good in that regard.
Pew pew pew.
Come on.
Weird. There's like, why is it not dark in this cave? I don't see torch anywhere.
Eric is still completely confused.
Right.
He's just,
Why can't I move him over?
it never
Didn't
gets
realize,
dark anymore.
When we get into a dark spot, his eyes are actually like subtly glowing red. The rest of us have not said anything about it.
Awesome. I don't know what it looks like. I haven't seen it.
Come on. Paste.
Don't
There he
acknowledge
is.
it.
All right, I got him here. He's still a little bit hurt. I don't know if you guys want to spend any more healing on him.
I can.
We took a short rest.
If we take a short
Spend-
rest, he gets
I
spend
still
hit dice
face-
to heal.
Actually, I've still got a little. I've got a.
Actually, he rolled max.
Some-
So maybe wait for a second because he has a maximum of that. So he's going to be at. Actually, what was his hit dice? I think I rolled the wrong one, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, if
Because
he obviously has multiple hit dice. He could roll multiple hit dice as well if he
Okay.
needs them. You just
Ogres have what has a hit dice?
you can only spend each hit die once per long rest for healing. Or actually, I think you only get back half of them when you do a long
know what?
rest.
Screw it.
But
I'm just going to say he's back
Yeah.
at full health. I'm not going to worry about it.
I'm confident that he could get himself back to full health.
Anybody else need
That unless he's had other fights the same day.
a touch up?
Anybody need a touch up?
A band aid?
No, one hit die easily got me the other few hit points I needed.
How is Tao? She's
Oh,
okay.
I'm fine. I didn't take that much. Your
Yeah,
band.
you overhealed her.
Okay. I still actually.
She just needed a little bandage, and you
still low.
wrapped her like a mummy.
Right. Oh, and by the way, if anybody's wondering, watching this right now, we're not going to take a break like we normally do, because we're only going to go for about a couple hours instead of the full 3 today, because we have some, as I mentioned earlier, party festivities to
birthday
kind of,
stuff.
yeah, exactly.
We have a party.
It's a birthday
today.
party happening today, so we need to have a little bit more time, a little bit extra time to make sure that things go swimmingly in that regard. So we're only going to be here until 10 o'clock, so we're getting down to the short of it there.
Action packed.
It's action-packed. Right, so you guys are now in front of this cave. Again, if you want, you can check for traps, but you've already done that. You've already removed it. That was good.
Yes.
So now you guys can just go inside the cave,
Inside the weirdly not dark cave. Yeah.
the weirdly not dark cave. Now I don't have anything for me to put you guys into at this particular point, like the cave, the tunnels, and everything, because I was
Okay.
just going to describe it to you.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, theater of the mind is actually probably better. So inside this cave, even though it's called a cave, again, the stone along the sides looks like it was handcrafted, right? There's no jaggediness and stuff like that. It doesn't
Okay.
look weird. It looks like it was pretty much handcrafted. And in fact, you
We
get
have an
even,
entrance.
yeah, you get an even more of a feel of that as you start to find not like rocky ledges, but steps, right? So you're definitely getting the feel that this was a made environment,
So Rocky Steps.
right?
No, so it's made. Yeah, that too. But it's now it's made. Is it like made with like straight lines and stuff like that, or is it sort of rounded but just like obviously like
No, it's pretty rigid. It's like
Done.
boxy. It feels like it's very
Okay.
sturdy as well.
All right,
Like it
it
doesn't
has-
seem
Yeah, so it has been carved out. There are straight lines and corners and stuff like that.
right.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are heading inside, and everybody can see just fine, even the ogre. Everybody sort of makes these little echoes down the hall, except for maybe Lasan, who makes an accordion sound. And of course, the big ogre behind you is kind of like flop, flop, flop. But you're not really that
Well, it's
hidden,
like,
right? So
I'm,
that's,
I'm as stealthy as I can be in my armor, but the armor is still giving a penalty too.
Yeah.
I tend to make noise.
And we know I'm hopeless, so we're fine.
yeah, right.
You're hopeless because you're just an expert ninja, and how would that help?
Yeah. I think the dice are against you because let's face it, if the dice weren't against you, it wouldn't be fair.
It's my freaking 18 decks, and
Right.
I just blow it every time. Oh,
I mean,
God.
I could scout out slightly further ahead because at very least I can
I think-
re-roll a failed stealth check.
There
Yeah.
you go. I
Yeah.
think that's good. Yeah. Go
Um,
ahead,
now that I can,
you don't
I
have
can
to-
actually fulfill my
Yeah.
sort of stealthy, roguish kind of role.
Can you do
Yeah.
like
You-
trap searching and things along? Is that
Yeah.
a thing?
You
for
Yeah,
you?
she does trap searching when
Okay.
Kirk rolls.
As
Okay.
for the sake of time and everything too, I'm just going to say that I'm not going to have you guys roll on this sort of thing because there's not really anything to behold, other than by the time you get down to a sort of a corridor, like I should say a foyer or whatever. The area opens up a bit, and right in front of you, just down this not long but kind of tall area, like or high ceiling.
Okay.
Just kind of climbs up really fast, and and the sconces light. There's like,
They light up automatically.
yep, boop, 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 boop. And it's a blue light.
I backflip out.
Yeah, it's just a blue light, and it goes, poof, and it just comes up, and there's no door. Like there's a door area, but there's no physical door in front of you that you can see. But as the lights glimmer and hit around the side of the wall, once it reaches to the front of where the doorway is, like a blue shimmery door just sort of forms in front of you, right?
Oh.
And as it finishes its formation, it sort of opens, and it has this really strange wooden creaky sound from whatever that's for. And out walks a specter, right? And it sounds like you hear the footsteps and the breathing of this specter. It's almost sort of reverberating. It feels oddly artificial, but it's like it wants you to hear it, right? It wants this to be the feeling that you get, that everything seems physical, whereas it doesn't look physical, right? So, and that's what happens. So as it walks forward, and he stands there, and he puts out his arm, and he's dressed in like sort of a mixture of cloth and chainmail, like it's just like a sort of a weird regalia. It looks really, really nice, to be quite honest. And he puts his arm out like this right here, and sort of like leans long before he leans over, like he's propping himself onto something that's not there, until he does finish his leaning, and the long sort of broad axe, and he just kind of like leans on the side of it, and he says, "Who goes there?"
So I'm gonna summon forth all the ability of my high charisma, my proficiency in diplomacy, my psionic additional bonuses to that. I'm gonna say,
Retreat from the room.
hello.
So, honestly, at that particular,
Get this
make
and
a-
this, and I'm using that, and hello.
I mean, honestly, it's great. Make a actually, you know what?
If anyone asks if you a god, say yes.
Yeah. Make a diplomacy check just to see how that goes. I just want to know. Anything you say, it doesn't matter what you say.
Persuasion is the
Oh yeah,
closest thing we've got.
Sorry, persuasion is fine.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
Oh!
Wow.
Nice.
I'm like,
All right.
hello.
That's
Oh, it just
Right.
got better.
the specter sort of like looks at you quite intently, and actually gives a little smirk. You do. You kind of get on his good side there, if you can call it a he. And it sort of like stands upright or whatever, and sort of fidgets with its axe just a little bit, and he says to you,
How you doing?
No, I'm trying to think. This is interesting.
I like
conversation.
Vostros in the chat says, no, it's a ghost. He says, Boo goes there.
Boo goes there, right?
I should probably just complete after the hello. I should be like, I'm Tao, and who are you?
My name, unfortunately, I cannot remember.
Damn.
I have been here guarding this door for many, many years. My master died while I was in his charge, and I have existed only here in this form to protect him from intruders.
How you doing?
Such how you doing? Oh god.
How you doing? Boo goes there and how you doing? God damn.
I like it.
That is dedication and loyalty, of the rarest kind.
Who's master?
Mm-hmm.
So like, give you a little prod.
Right.
It was like,
You kinda-
who's master? Because you're doing the talking. It's like,
Who's your master? What are you guarding? Who are you guarding it from? Etc. Etc. But we'll get up to that.
Right. He says, interestingly enough, he kind of like looks like to the corner of his eyes as if he's trying to remember his master's name. Then he finally snaps back his eyes to you and says, Grimo Stormblade.
What's he guarding?
The Stormblade. Maybe. Do we know this name?
Anybody could do like a history check, or if you have knowledge,
Okay.
history, knowledge, nobility would probably
Yeah,
work.
that's not a thing anymore.
yeah.
Or okay,
Mm.
yeah, that's not gonna help. Right now would be a
Not-
great
not
time to
trained
have a
in any of
bard.
these
I'm just
things.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother's bard. Oh, 20.
Okay.
You listen to his stories really good.
You know,
I
you're
listen
an
all
elf,
the time.
right?
He's my brother.
You're an elf. You've heard several stories. In fact, you may
I
even heard about this guy from your
Live just
father
up the
sometime.
road.
Yeah.
What
This-
I hear? What do you hear?
Okay.
What I
So
hear?
what you know about Grimoire Stormblade is he was a highborn, or not highborn. What do we call him? He was a dwarf. Anyway. Just he wasn't highborn. He was just
Lowborn
he was
dwarf.
he was a noble dwarf of a long line. But the interesting thing about Stormblade is Stormblade was a name he chose for himself. He sort of like cast away his own family name for whatever reason. That's lost to time. What that reason is kind of lost to time. You can probably find information on it if you were to go and look it up, like in like big, deep pocketed libraries. But for now, you don't know. And Stormblade refers to specifically to his weapon that he carried.
That seemed.
Yeah. In fact, that's just it. Like
gathered
it's
that.
Stormblade was, from what you can remember as that your. How can I put it? Once he came, what you can remember once this noble came in contact with this blade, everything changed. Like his everything changed. His personality changed.
Oh.
Yeah.
We've already run into one like mind-altering magic item
Right.
so far.
I know, but it's like his personality changed. Everything sort of like changed. But meanwhile, he became super bloodthirsty towards killing orcs.
Oh, well, then that's
Like
gonna be
that
fine.
was his
So-
thing. His
These
entire
guys think that's
creed
normal.
in life, it became nothing like the campaign of wiping out orc encampments. Like that was his thing.
Oh.
In fact, he was very, very instrumental by the elves. The elves used the hell out of him, which is why some of the elves actually know of him specifically. They used him for several campaigns into the mountain areas where, and even the dwarves too. The dwarves used him to try to take back some of their strongholds from the orcs. So yeah, it was a big, big
So
thing
this
back in history. a long
Blade
time
just
ago.
took over like he just went from whatever his life was and just went out and started killing orcs.
Yeah, so basically, it just mild-mannered and meek sort of individual, and he became more sort of militaristic and like whether or not the blade changed him or it just something happened. That it's not saying that the blade changed his personality, but when he got a hold of the blade, he became obsessed, sort of, with just this idea of waging battle against the orcs.
Is that what he guards?
Yeah, Guardian.
Ask him,
what do-
Tao. Ask him.
Yeah, Guardian. What is it that you guard?
I guard my master.
This is his tomb.
Indeed, it is.
He'll be buried with his sword.
Yeah, you will be.
You must be tired of guarding this stuff.
I will admit, I long for slumber.
Oh.
So wouldn't it be really good of us to release this person from his, eternal
Release his person. In WoW, that means we have to kill it.
Yeah, and then we get the loot. But it's like at the
He
same time,
releases loot
But
for
you're
a slumber,
charmed
or yeah.
You've charmed him. Maybe he just wants to come and hang around with the half ogre and us.
Mhm.
We'll have a whole army of weird things behind us. It'll be great.
You could go out drinking.
It does seem like it has been a long time since you. I mean, it's a long time to be unable to rest. Is there anything that we can do to lift your watch?
He does. He makes a big audible sigh, even though it seems unnatural for him to do it. And he
You
says,
think that's air you're breathing?
"Yeah." He says, "Finish my task."
Ooh. What is your task?
There we go. Yes.
Right. He is bound to guard his master. And specifically, it almost seems like it was not a curse per se, but it was something that was put there for him. Is his last thing that he could possibly maybe do to get his honor back. This is what he's explaining to you. But prior to that, he had one task, and that task was specifically to destroy. You're gonna like this.
All orcs.
No. To destroy.
I was thinking all orcs.
Oh shit! What's the name of it?
Woo!
You know what? I'm just gonna make up a name. 1 second.
The
To
Griffin
destroy.
Knight place.
Millie's.
To destroy the Grumpshinon amulet.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
I said that too. I said, oh, the amulet. I see. So,
We have a
Can
decision.
you just give it to him?
yeah, that's actually very interesting
do it?
because you see, I tried to destroy it myself and was not able to.
He
But
whips
I
out.
have it.
He sort of hands his hands move forward. Off of his axe, by the way, which sort of ghostly just stands up still. Whatever. Gravity's not taking it away from him. He uses that same arm and he casts it towards you, and you can make a will save if you want. But the amulet starts to lift inside of your pockets. Starts to lift.
Yeah.
Didn't I take it off though?
Yeah, but it's in your pockets.
Yeah,
you don't
you're
have it
not-
on.
You're not wearing it, but
You're not
you
wearing
have
it, yeah.
So it starts to wherever you have it. He sort of
Yeah.
is able to summon it, and it sort of pulls it. He starts pulling it out
So
from you.
theoretically,
okay.
you could resist this, but you're just gonna
You
let him
could.
have
You
it.
could resist it if you want
Yeah.
to. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I explicitly I don't know, maybe it's in a pocket in my cloak or something like that. So as I feel the tug, I open the cloak up
Just
Yeah.
let him have it. Yeah.
and let it float out.
This
Presumably.
thing didn't,
So he brings it towards himself, and he has it. It's hovering right in front of his face, and he looks at it for a second, and he
I
cocks
tried
his
to
head.
destroy it after.
Yeah, he sort
I'll
of
leave that
cocks his
part
head
out,
to the side, to curiously. He's looking at it, and he's thinking. He thinks for a moment,
This cannot
and he
be.
says, "This cannot be the Grumpshinon amulet. I can feel
Oh.
the power that was here, but the connection is broken."
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's
I should put
good.
that fucking thing back on.
then your task is over. You can rest.
Mhm. I fought with this thing many days or many nights in my sleep to try to wrest control from the influence of Grumsh, and was eventually able to remove it and break the connection. But I worry that it would reassert itself.
This
But if
is
you say
not
it's
the
broken,
amulet
then-
you're looking for.
Yeah, this is not the amulet that you're looking for, right? He says, He says specifically, he can't. Okay, here's the problem. It doesn't have the connection that he's looking for when it comes to Grumsh, right? He's looking for a tether to Grumsh. It doesn't have that tether currently. So he's not certain that this is the amulet. So
You want me to
he
put it
sort
back
of
on?
he sort of like just
But-
tosses it back at you, like not tosses it, but he moves it, like floats it right back to you, and he's like, "If this
Oh, shit.
this is indeed the Grumshanon amulet, restore its tether, and then I will destroy it."
No.
Wait, you want
So
if Wouldn't you just destroy it? And can't you just destroy it first, and then you'll know?
that probably won't complete his task.
It won't complete his task.
That's just, there's a horrible bug in your like quest completion system. You just got like a floating like pointer error.
So I'm like gonna put this on and restore the thing, then he'll have to kill me.
Mm.
Oh god.
On the other hand, all right, yeah, okay, we're gonna need some extra information from this ghost. I have a good rapport with him, you
Okay.
know, apparently, and I'm very willing to destroy what is clearly an incredibly evil orcish artifact.
Mhm.
Trust me, that's totally my thing. If I put this on, it reasserts the connection. Will I be at risk? How will you destroy this amulet?
All those who come in contact with the god Grumsh are at risk.
Yeah.
But I
All
would.
right.
Would destroying amulet hurt wearer of same amulet?
Let's put it on Gira.
I will not harm. I will not. Wow, that's interesting. I will not harm the bearer of the amulet, just the amulet itself.
Okay.
Oh, okay, this is good. This is a start. I like it.
Since, while I was not able to truly overcome the amulet, short of actually miraculously removing it with like multiple 20s in a row, but I did sort of fight the amulet to a standstill at least.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm willing to put this on, hope that I can, stop it from asserting its will long enough for the unnamed guardian here to do
What he's
his
gonna do?
thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a massive risk, but there's a lot of good. This is.
He
this
claims
is a
it won't
very
hurt you.
good. Also, if we can get rid of the ghost, we can loot too.
Yeah.
There's that too.
Yeah.
In the interest of putting a giant middle finger towards Grumshan all orcish kind, I will put the amulet on.
Okay.
And it's 10 a.m.
And this is where we have to
This is where we
stop.
end it. Okay. All right. Well, you put the amulet on. All right. And should I leave it as a cliffhanger? What happens?
Absolutely. Done. Absolutely.
Oh,
Although
it
the
just
problem
feels
is,
so
the more time
dirty.
you give the dungeon master to think of shit, the worse it gets for the players.
Yeah, it's true.
Typically.
Yep.
I will say that you guys made a very interesting decision. It's good. It's good. Not a bad decision. I'm saying interesting in a just an interesting decision. It's good. So anyway, yes, I will
An
definitely
interesting
pick this up,
times decision.
and I'm gonna think more on this too because this is gonna be kind of great. And we will have ourselves a next time, if you will, to quote a certain other DM.
It's a quill
Next
hanger.
time.
Woohoo! It's a
Yes.
quill hanger.
So great. What's gonna happen between this particular ghost, if you will? That's all you pretty much know of him right now. He doesn't even remember his own name. He's been here too long. He doesn't remember his own name, but he remembers his master's name. Whatever. But what's going to happen between that and, of course, the amulet and, of course, the person who is wearing the amulet, who is not going to hurt, technically. What's going to happen? We will find out next time. This is going to be next Sunday, everybody.
He's not
Thank you
gonna
for
hurt
tuning
me.
in.
He's just gonna kill me painlessly.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
But next time we'll find out. Next Sunday we're going to start at 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and hopefully we'll carry on to the normal time of 11. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being awesome and nice to each other, to the mods, making everything great. Everybody watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching this, and I hope you enjoyed it. And we will see you next time, yeah. So.
And I'll be starting some music here shortly. I don't really know what's going on, but I know that Quill and Briar and Essentia will be here.
Physically.
I saw presents down on the table.
What?
I've seen boxes of goodies in the
Presents?
fridge, so I don't really
Birthdays?
know what's going on, but we're going to be having a party here shortly.
Yeah.
And breakfast margaritas.
Right.
And breakfast margaritas, because none of us have eaten yet, so clearly
That's
that's
a
the way to
great
start
idea.
the day.
Right. It's a great
Yeah.
start to my day because I still have to work today, but I'm going to leave that out of my.
Yeah, and we're ending early, so Briar has a chance to be here for all this stuff
Yeah,
before he has to
exactly.
go to work. So
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to be hosting A Kiss for Luck here. Do yourself a favor. Also, go and follow A Kiss for Luck. And also, if you want, just jump over because most of the chat's going to be over there. And you can join in the chat over on A Kiss for Luck's channel. I will leave a link, or one of my mods will leave a link here as we get started. And we'll carry on from there. So I'm out.
And we'll see you soon. I'm not sure exactly when we're going to get started, but it'll be pretty soon.
See you in a bit, everybody. Say goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.
I'll see you next time.
Bye.